Thanks be to Lord Gilroy.
The town of Chasden is known for its affable, peaceful nature. This is a place that's been voted, on several occasions, the most tranquil in the country. This is a place that people come to escape to get away from this chaos of city life, perhaps to start a family. This is something this reporter can attest to. There's no more close-knit community than the one you'll find here in Chasden. Crime? We're talking 0 murder rate. That was until that fateful night on August 12th, 1986. An incident so shocking that its ripple effect would change this beautiful town and its good, decent inhabitants forever.
Mr. Nash Carruthers, we finally meet. We've mistreated a great deal of individuals in the very spot you now find yourself in. Decades worth of pain, suffering, reside in the DNA of this room. Can you feel it? Despite your worst intentions, the Ackermans stand as strong as ever.
Don't you want to know what your little shit did to deserve being on the receiving end of my warpath?
Let me guess. You took advantage of your daughter? Or perhaps, judging by this photo, your lovely wife.
He murdered them both!
Is this true? Oh, Tyler. Did you indeed slay the women in his life?
Definitely.
Was it avoidable?
Definitely.
Oh, do you have any other children? Or perhaps a mistress to live for? Yeah, you know, as a fellow dad, I would like to do the unprecedented thing and spare your life. Now, there's been no real harm done, except, well, perhaps on the psychological side, which can be mended with therapy. Regrettably, I am opposed to loose ends. Call it a compulsion. It is what it is. Oh, FYI, on the drive over here, I loathed you to the nth degree. I was fully prepared to rain down unspeakable rage on your body, mind, and soul. But the man standing before you at this juncture is the very model of impassive. Now, whether that means you'll suffer more or less than you would have in my previous state is another question altogether. Do tell me which way The experience goes during these final moments.
You're boring me, fuckface. All that hot air is supposed to give me the willies. That's a huge fail. And I got nothing to lose. So your worst, at the very best, might just piss me off.
Stop.
It's very fucking important, Tava.
We need to leave now.
Reason being?
Lenora Gimble.
Patience. Dissipating. What about that cut?
Were you aware that she was murdered and buried on this property 30 years ago?
Yeah,
Did you have a hand in her death?
but of course. Lenora was the Chamber of Terror's very first patron.
Why?
Because I was asked by a few concerned citizens if I could talk some sense into Lenora. They believed she was a bona fide witch that would curse the town. Needless to say, I chalked Lenora up as the local loon with knowledge of Chasden's seedier side, prepared to expose the town for what it really is. You know how important Chasden's goody two-shoes persona is to them. In a nutshell, I came to the conclusion that the best manner of dealing with meddlers is to paint a vivid picture that would ripple down through generations to come. Actually, this painting is a snapshot of that joyous occasion. Those are my hands on that nail gun. This trusty nail gun.
And why have you never told us this story before?
Because it didn't concern any of you. Lenora was my very first masterpiece. She served no purpose 6 feet under.
What are you talking about?
I went back and dug her up a few months ago and brought, well, what remained of her here, right where she belongs.
Why are you doing this, mister? I didn't do anything wrong. Please don't hurt me.
Lenora?
Which you then replied,
The Lord giveth, the chamber taketh away.